opportunity to go in this one. Sure, the home crowd will have a couple of choice thoughts for the great man. And we get our championship series to kick off round 8 and continue Hungry Jack's Ignite Cup action presented by Disney+. And Dave O'Hickey straight into the swing of things off the feed.
Pass by JaVale.
Doyle up top. Mighty Swakala chasing him around the place. Delaney loads up the 3. McGee wants to push it in transition. Harvey hit the big shot in Melbourne in that championship series and comes out swinging here.
He talked about playing good transition defense, and that was way too easy for Tyler.
Krebs looking inside. Delaney's able to fend off Peatling and finish. Important for the Hawks to keep them within touching distance in that game. Swakala nets.
Second, he saw Wani Swakala over there wide open, just made a good pass.
Had the 6 assists on Sunday, did JaVale McGee. Swakala for 3. Got it. And this is a really good start for the Hawks.
Oh, it certainly is. Peter Hooley, Leonard Copeland. What are you making of it now?
But that particular play, he just rushed it. I thought it could have easily... Hello!
Oh, JaVale McGee on the reverse!
Every week we get one of those.
Big man, have a look at him throw that thing down. Mighty fine internet deals, I'd say, Dave. Krebs spinning inside, hits that one. I know no members of my particular family have done. No relation, by the way, between me and QJ, just for anyone out there watching, is Walker there. There's some scheming going on. Nearly halfway gone in this opening term. Milton Doyle, smooth as butter. Melbourne, of course, that 3-point loss to Sydney on Monday. The Hawks a thriller in Adelaide on Sunday as Peterson unloads from downtown. Way off.
Pull.
Thought about it too, Damon.
Oh, you got to send a double. That's too easy.
Way too easy for the JaVale. And there you get that early look at Walker now back into the game. Daniels on the take, rises up and banks it home. Crafty move from the next star. Still hasn't really had a clean look so far. Walker had it, lost it. Delaney got McGee up in the air. Back to Walker for 3, knocked it down. Hawks by 7. Harvey makes it Hawks by 10. What a way to end the opening term for the Hawks.
And obviously, understandably, JT really happy with his group, especially QJ Peterson, obviously having his best game for the Hawks so far.
52-24, Ignite Cup basketball. Golding the takeaway, and Delaney with an open lane. Shot it at 57% that opening frame, the Hawks. 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. And JaVale McGee just bullies his way down low. Golding guarded by Swakala. Steps his way through. Beautiful move, Chris Golding, for his first field goal attempt of the evening. This team that's just starting to get its mojo back a little bit in the Illawarra Hawks. They look very good at the moment.
Amy replay. QJ, good little pass. That's just light work for JaVale. You don't get a tangerine for that one.
Swakala. I don't know what he's going to do with all these tangerines.
Right in. What can you do with tangerines?
I hope he likes,
make a cake.
I hope he likes zest.
When life gives you tangerines,
here we go.
You make mobile skills. Jesse Edwards upstairs.
Ignite Cup basketball presented by Disney+. There's a lot of qualifiers. Like it'll be just something before a random animal. It's magnificent stuff. It's worth a look, and that's worth a look from Jesse Edwards.
This is a vintage play. Didn't even really need to set the pick that properly. Doyle
to the corner. Daniels was given the space, didn't want to put it up, gets into the lane and floats it home. 2 and 7 in that venue. Hickey just working his way through. It's a good option because it's on.
Yeah, guys, United have taken a really cool approach to their season. They've basically broken it down into mini-series of 3 games. So prior to their last one against the Kings.
So you have mini seasons.
Numbers advantage here for the Hawks. Wani Swakala streaks to the hoop. Doyle trying to craft something inside. We do see a dunk at the other end.
Guards strolling down the key, doing whatever they like.
McGee inside on Edwards. That'll stay with the Hawks.
I love to see a stat on how many times Wani literally gets scored on. That's a flop.
Oh, JaVale McGee almost floated it home. He collects his own miss.
Tough time defending him without Jesse Edwards. He's got 3 fouls.
If they're shooting like that, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Somebody thought wouldn't lose this calendar year. Staring a 16-point deficit. Make that 13. You can't lose Chris in transition. Something loud mouth.
I saw it on the socials. I wasn't quite sure if it came up with that. Hickey from outside. Laces the triple. Hawks 18 of 19. It is a chasm between the two teams in that part of the game at the moment. Delaney is able to push that one home, bring it back to 14.
See, if I can draw some fouls on JaVale.
You ain't looking for a car deal.
I would love one.
Golding, free throw line, drops it off, and Edwards thumps it home again.
And Chris Golding starts.
Yeah, 1 assist and 2 steals. Hickey's got 11 in the game on 3 of 8 shooting. Gets inside, tosses it up to the big fella who delivers again. Right hand, let's take a look at the replay of JaVale. Another big dunk.
Just a great touch pass from Dabo.
Something that surely Dean Vickerman will have to explore relatively soon. Looks like Hickey's okay to continue. He's still wringing out that hand in back play as Doyle gets to the cup and scores. Got some work to do. They're on the back foot in an unusual position of how their season's going so far this year. Melbourne, Slakala Bullock, 6 of 12 from out there, the Hawks. Shooting it sweet from outside. Walker answers right back. Live. Walker wants to get it out and running for Melbourne. Doyle inside and 1.
Wow. By Chris Golding, and they're really right back in this game. So Illawarra has to be careful with the bad shots and the bad turnovers because Melbourne are right there.
Sets up Hickey, who steps into a 3-ball and strokes it.
Even more difficult to guard. Everybody plays Davo for the drive, and he uses athleticism very well. But if he can make that shot on a regular basis, I don't know what you're supposed to do. It's Finn Diesel.
Outside look for Blanchfield. Almost another rebound for Peatling. And it was for Peterson, who's able to just push it home. That will not please Dean Vickerman.
16-point differential. Tyson Walker misses one. And that's what the United need more of right there. Fabian Kristovic has been doing this for his whole career.
Peatling, he's been shooting that shot with confidence. Timeout, Melbourne.
Great pass by Davo.
They said they were going to test out Mason Peatling. Knocks it down. 8 made threes.
Doyle coming downhill. He was aggressive to the basket and it just rolled off the edge. Back to JaVale underneath. Puts it home. 2 to come.
He's a willing passer. Make them double. If not, that's going to happen every time.
He showed mercy there. He could have thrown that.
Doyle straight through Peterson. Daniels is able to lay it home. Peterson was confused about the no call, and then the pass to Harvey set him an awful task, and he couldn't keep it in play. 25 and 13 for McGee. 8 double-doubles from 9 games so far this season. What an impression he is making on the Hungry Jacks NBL. Melbourne can either go 2 for 1 or bleed the clock here. Doyle wants the former. Bowen won't make it work the first time, will the second. 11-point lead to the Hawks. Time winding down in the 3rd period, looking for their 3rd win of the season. JaVale McGee.
And be consistent. No more silly, undisciplined plays.
Thanks, Joe. That's a very good start to the Hawks. Delaney teeing up a 3. Got it.
Hey. And I'll tell you what, this 11-point lead is not as big as it looks on the screen.
Harvey Over the top, McGee has 31 in the game. The two Melbourne bigs are both in foul trouble, so he could be in for a big final term. Delaney splashes in another triple. They will keep swinging this Melbourne team. That much we know. Swagala Bullock. Good defense from Edwards. Only the 1-3, had his 34-game streak of multiple threes broken last time out. Peatling in the corner for three. That's a big hit from the big man.
Great ball movement.
In only that facet of this game, it looks like a mismatch. We know that these two teams love going toe-to-toe. When they do, it's always a great battle. Edwards works his way inside again. So Delaney leads United with 19. JaVale McGee has 31. Harvey for three.
Jesse Edwards in a deep drop, Peter Hooley. JaVale comes and gives him a small screen, and Tyler, he's pathological with his scoring.
Milton Doyle on the take, swatted by McGee.
Ain't the only one playing that D.
Edwards throws it down once more. This is by a Hawk this season. 32, 31, and 26. All from one man, as Hickey has that one fall out, but he's fouled. New 14. Hickey guarded on the perimeter. McGee's going to shoot a three. Why not? He's done everything else. Why not do that?
It never looked like missing.
Well, you better not take another one. Get your big ass down on that
ball. 34. It's been tough sledding for them. Baseline inbound here.
Oh, wow.
And a wide open lane for Tyler Harvey. You do not see that often against a Melbourne United team.
Yeah, this particular Melbourne United team is unrecognizable. Another block for Davo Hickey, never giving up on a play.
4 on Sunday against Adelaide. Kevin Lish was the last Hawk to score 40 in a game. That was back in 2016. Prior to that, for a season-high 34 points. McGee keeps it alive, but only back to Walker.
Turnover number 15.
Made 5 fewer threes on 10 more attempts, shooting 45% from the field. Hawks 51. McGee rumbles his
Out of
way
here.
inside. 2 more. They've gone 116, 101, and then scored 88 twice. There's Edwards. He's able to zoomed in there nicely. That'll be a tight shot chart for Jesse Edwards. Harvey! It is never a tight shot chart for Tyler Harvey. 19-point lead to the defending champions over the team they vanquished in that series. Doyle. Tyler Harvey getting introduced to the crowd. Hickey all the way through. Draws the foul.
He does that so well, doesn't he? That last step.
For Melbourne United.
It looks like this is going to be the win that the Hawks needed, Damon. You need that win over one of the real blue bloods of the competition this year, and this one's going to be it.
And even though they lost that game,
Wilson will run it up the other end for Melbourne. Coppins the consolation prize on a night when the Hawks have flexed their muscle